instant replay kind of camera going so that we could actually keep the main one rolling and then do an instant replay for ourselves.
Yeah.
I could also talk about the last video that is not uploaded yet.
Do it.
The last podcast that's late.
Yes, do it.
Because I'm actually embellishing it.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. Love it when you embellish stuff.
Things are getting faster and I'm trying to trick out a little section on it.
Nice.
So we could chat about last week's late video.
Okay.
Late.
Okay.
We have one less than a minute.
I'm pretty much ready.
The timer isn't set up.
This is fun.
Our hat.
Yeah.
The hitting of the thingies. Moo is a good business one because bullish.
Like a heifer.
Bull markets and bear markets. The stock market. But
Okay.
here we go.
We have a minute. Okay. I should have had some powder on my forehead.
You look like a ball of sweat.
No, I look like a bald head.
A bald head.
I'm sorry, I didn't put glasses on.
You look like you're coming in from the slopes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
I'm rolling.
Yep.
We're gonna slate. We're stepping. Oh, date.
Yeah. September 22nd, 2015.
Is it really?
Yes.
Yeah, it seems like only yesterday that it was September 21st.
Okay, come.
Wait, no, wait. We're gonna hit the audience. Here we go.
Hello.
We made it.
Wow, welcome.
We're only one episode away from a baker's dozen, I think.
You know, maybe so.
Lucky
And it's
me.
late again.
Wait,
The
the
old
posting
video.
of the
Yeah.
the video that's before this one.
So I'm glad we've never really committed to a date. That we're actually going to release it like
I
on
know.
Wednesday
Can you
at
imagine
4.
if they were paying us to issue these on time?
Yeah.
That's one of the scary thoughts in all of that, you know.
So welcome to Yapping with Teri and Dave again.
That's right.
And it is September 22nd. And we are Tuesday evening in Wailuku, above my shop if the shoe fits in Wailuku,
Having our pauhana.
having our pauhana. And I'm glad you could join us.
She's been skiing in the Alps, the Iao Alps.
Yo.
That sounds
I
like
just got these glasses today, so I'm wearing them. And I had, obviously, I could say I had no time for my hair day, but I'd rather say that it's a new style. So there, we got the hair part in already.
Oh, that's...
So to cover up the other part, I have the glasses. And I think it's bright.
It's so... You're a star. You're a burning star.
Nice.
So what's on your mind, Teri Edmonds?
Oh, Dave. Well, first, how's last episode going? You gonna have that done pretty soon?
Oh, now that you finally uploaded it.
I know.
What were you doing all week?
I was busy. I
Jeez.
had a nice weekend. I had a lovely weekend, and so I was relaxing.
Well, I wish I would have had it all week because I would have like really tweaked it out, right, and like gone for it because it's like possible now. I like have this.
Which is exciting.
So anyway,
I want graphics on them.
I'm adding those in, and we bring it up in the thing, and I said, I even say it'd be great. So I'm going to be doing that, and I'm also there was a segment in the episode, which if you've already watched it, I'm actually messing around with because I feel like I really do drag it out, and kind of it.
That'd be funny. Did you speed it up?
Well, I could do simply that, but I'm trying something else
I
first.
wish I had a remote.
So I could actually do that, but I'm actually we'll see what happens when I'm done. It's a little complicated, and I could simplify it just by speeding it.
It'll be fun because he's really good. And so anything will be fun for me. I like stuff.
And I think there are certain comments that we make, but in between, there's a lot of this pushing and pulling, and that could be made to be.
There was some struggle last week.
It was, if we were astrologically centrified.
That's not a word.
I'm not sure that I locked my car. Do you mind?
Go for it.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's funny. Okay, so we have a top. I guess let's go to tech. Let's report on tech.
We'll have the new episode up.
Yeah.
In a couple days.
Obviously, before this one.
And this one will be up quickly too. I'm sorry. I've been smoking a lot.
You feel okay? Come on, what is that?
Someone's dragging a trash can. Anyway.
Okay, that's hysterical. We should make a list some point of all the different sounds we've heard. Because they're all different every night.
That was crazy.
Okay.
And that was not like a squirrel of our own making.
That's
was a legit. Here, welcome to Iluku.
Yeah, Iluku.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's get deliberate about one of our segments.
Do tech.
Oh, tech. Tech is car horn.
Yep. There we go.
Is that very loud? So we're not very tech savvy.
And eventually, David's gonna have a graphic for that or something.
Yeah, they're coming.
First thing I just noticed is, Dave, we have a new microphone. We're testing out a new microphone system, and it's sassy.
It can't show you itself, but I'm gonna go ahead. Here comes one of those free ads that nobody's paying for except for me. And this is the mic we got. That's the Sardonic. Is that the name of this damn thing? Ceramonic. Smart mixer. It's kind of cool, and you can always freeze frame that and take a good look at it.
Yeah, I
found it on Amazon.
Send you a picture.
I had a coupon, so I sort of upgraded from the one that was suggested to me. It has the 2 mics on board, and we get to see the levels. And this is our first dry run of it. It has the slightly muffled mics that can be pointed, and
I like the arm that holds it.
Well,
That's
the
sassy.
arm is my own because
Right,
we're not using the adapter that holds the phone below it, and then it comes with a handle.
I've been researching
well.
microphones,
So
and this one's nice.
it actually has a selfie handle kind of thing, and then you take the camera and it mounts. You can't see it because we're using it, and then the device, the sound recording device, sits on top of the iPhone holder.
Does it have a microphone?
That is the microphone.
Well, what about if I want to interview somebody and I want a microphone?
Use your hairbrush. All right, that's the end of Tech Talk. Get a hairbrush.
Okay.
No, what else is
Okay, so that's cool. It's about $100, by the way.
Yeah, well, $149 because I had a coupon, so it cost me $100.
Oh, okay, got it. All right. Also, I wanted to talk. I just uploaded my. You'll have already seen it by now, but I did my first show of the Cobbler series. It was uploaded this morning, at about 10 o'clock, and between then and now I've had 34 views, which is a lot. It's most than any video I have put up so far, that quickly. So that was fun. And of course, he's got a big family. I'm sure they all watched it, but I don't care.
How quaint. Like when you get 100,000 views on this video,
Yeah.
and I say you because you'll probably have fired me. At 100,000, you're gonna
talk
I think
about
there's a
something
contract.
tonight, Dave.
So I've got 100,000 views, and I don't need you anymore. But you'll look back on this one because you'll have pointed out that there's 34 views, and you'll go,
Right.
"Oh,
Isn't that
34
cute?
views."
Yeah. I
So
know.
sweet. Those 2 kids, those little kiddos.
That's right. That's so funny. So anyway, it's exciting, and I had fun doing it. One of my issues, I use the Mac and iMovie. I used one iPhone and some added footage, but it was super easy. The upload took a long time. It was a 30-minute video, so it took about 12 hours for it to go from my iMovie to YouTube. So that was a long.
There might be a little different process
Maybe.
actually, to help you get that expedited.
So anyway, that would be my only rating on that, how that whole project went. I hope everybody looks at it. And I might even use parts of it, or to enter into the Ellen Show contest on YouTube.
What's that about?
Enter in.
Wait, is that pop culture? Yeah,
it's kind of pop culture.
It is pop culture.
Yeah, totally. So
moving on.
I just heard about it. Don Clements told me about it, and I think I'm going to enter it for sure. It's about, if you have a show, you can submit your show on her YouTube channel, and if the winner gets to be on her show. And so I thought that was kind of fun. And smart that she's incorporating YouTube into her actual show.
You think she'd be interested in the will and grace of YouTube?
Oh, without a doubt. I think that's, who knows?
Do you think that they get that you're Will and I'm Grace?
That is so, mean.
You're right. Will is much more feminine in the program and the TV show.
That's funny.
I'm just slandering.
Yeah, so there we go. Okay, and I want to know, I still am interested in pursuing the podcast. I want to take that to the next step.
Yeah, right. I need to just procure our storage.
And I think we could use some of the material that's not in the video to, make that the real podcast, is the green room,
and keep it
thing.
Purely audio.
And keep it all audio.
Because then we can have more for our storage buck.
Mm-hmm. And somebody driving for an hour might want to hear an hour of content from a show.
We're going to have to do things to keep them awake, like, welcome to mile marker 91, keep it awake! Oh wait, do we have a car horn? We probably do.
Yeah, we do. We already used it.
End of Tech Talk.
So there we go. Oh, hey, look, we have a few more minutes left.
Did you ever realize that Tech Talk sounds like TikTok?
No.
Okay, moving on.
Yep.
What?
The other thing is, so maybe we should talk about our Happy Place story.
Uh-oh.
Let's go to Happy Place. It is just soothing.
We should do that. Both of us as it happens. Here, let's do it.
Okay, try it again.
Because there's a happy place. I've made one already,
okay,
so
great.
we gotta let's see it.
Try it.
Okay, then what time is it?
Yeah, it's time for a Happy Place.
No way. This is
Nice.
a problem. Okay, on hold.
Gotta go.
We're back.
We're back.
I bet you this is going to go off again. We're back from some sort of emergency.
Mm-hmm. Glad you took it. It's all right. Life happens.
All right, so what were we talking about?
We were going to our Happy Place.
Happy place! That's what we were going to do when we got interrupted. Okay.
Okay, so Happy Place. I think we were talking about people who are they resist first.
Oh, yeah, because of my comment off cameras. And then I converted that to this idea of when you're fighting versus exploring. It's like a Chinese proverb. I just totally mangled.
Do you know how it goes?
Well, the idea is that you can't explore when you are fighting, and you cannot fight when you are exploring. So if you are fighting something, then you're not being open. If you are resisting something, you're not being open. And so as soon as you put up a wall of fight, then you are in resistance, and then it is no longer an exploration.
Wow.
But if you address the thing that has come in front of you as to explore it, then you're not fighting it. You can't explore it and fight it at the same time. Exploring has something to do with reaching out to it, engaging. I suppose that doesn't mean that you can't, judo them to the floor if they're an assailant. I don't have to fight you to knock you down. But, if you might be fighting, but I won't be fighting, but I hopefully will knock you down and defend myself or something, like that or whatever. So, what are we talking about? Good God.
No, about the resisting first, and I think that's one of my life lessons right now. Is first noticing it about myself. Like I had to tell somebody today, I was like, I do immediately resist some things, especially if it's a criticism of any sort. I jump to the defensive, and I think that's resisting instead of...
Most people go there
Yeah.
when you're criticized or
Yeah,
take
but
it that way. Not
I've
everything.
seen people who don't do that, and it's much better looking when you don't do that.
But you've also expressed that you really don't you don't change very quickly. Like you like.
Well, I take a minute. I need 20 minutes to process something, I find. But then I'll explore it. It only takes me 20 minutes.
So if there's an earthquake, you're going to take 20 minutes to ponder which direction to run.
Excuse me, Earth. I'm...
Don't
Advance
rush
notice
me.
would be nice.
Damn it! I'm thinking. I need time to adapt.
Totally. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So okay.
Well, how do you think you become quicker on the feet, weed hopper?
I think knowing being able to recognize the trigger, because I notice it is a knee-jerk reaction for me, and I can see it right away. But I have a hard time not showing it through my face. Like it immediately happens and goes straight to my facial expression. So it's hard. I need to catch it quicker. I can still keep my mouth shut, but I will really show it. I'll give a look like
shutting down.
Oh my god.
No, I can be resistant.
You really?
But only if I think you're being stupid. Not you, personally, but like them.
Not you personally.
The people. People.
Yeah, I got your people.
So,
Okay, so interesting. So that's something to explore about ourselves.
Right, rather than fighting it.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Makes life easier, I think.
And all that's just my way of hypnotizing you to do what I want you to do.
Just don't steal my drink.
It's my stick. That's what I do.
That's what I do. You really need a wine sponsor.
Please. One sponsor for each of us.
So, okay, so the only other funny thing I would say that happened to me was today I gave a presentation at a Rotary Club.
Oh. That's kind of a perfect one
Okay,
for business right there.
Well, that's more like the Lions Club.
It's a bunch of old fogies sitting around eating pre-digested cake. What do you want? I hope nobody from the Rotary's listening.
Yeah, thanks, Dave.
Oh my
Only
God!
all my friends.
But I know you have a great little story about just being here on Maui. It's like picturesque.
So this is funny, if I can tell it. Can I tell it?
Well, and then, spoiler alert, if you don't want to know the end of the story.
Okay, so can I tell my story? Somebody might want to hear it.
I'm going to leave the room and you can tell it.
Keep promising.
No, because that's actually a little bit of this.
It is kind of the relationship too. Okay. So I'm at this meeting. I'm dressed nice, pearls, all of that, and I just gave a presentation about my story to people, a group of people, including the senator, vice president, whatever. So it went great. It was fun. As I walk out, pretty much everybody had left. I had been detained for questions, So I was just down to the stragglers, and I walk out, and recently my car's broken down, and so my boyfriend has given me a ride. So he gave me a ride to the office today. And as I come out, here he comes in his bare feet with sand up to his ankles, carrying a surfboard, just totally wet and naked practically.
His board shorts.
It was so funny. My boyfriend with no shoes.
He was like, hey babe.
Oh, he's so cute. I'm telling you, a nice, cute, tan, hot guy walking out after a Rotary meeting. I'll take it.
They're all looking through the blinds.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Totally.
And she's in pearls.
That's how I felt. It was funny. So anyway, so that was fun. And that was my relationship stories / fashion,
Hoo-ha.
Yeah.
Pearls. And, my relationship thing is that Keone's like sailing in the middle of the ocean right now from Vancouver to Hawaii. And then he'll be going off
He's
to
always sailing.
Fiji and Samoa, all like through October and whatnot.
Really?
So right now he's like sailing in the middle of the
He
ocean
entertains
on
on
a
the
cruise
boat.
ship.
He has this Polynesian show that is super popular.
And
The whole state loves him, and so he goes on all these trips and entertains people.
took a couple gals with him, so they're earning some money while they actually get a room and board on a cruise ship across the ocean.
Perfect.
But they're working hard. They're doing a lot
And
of
then
shows.
I get his lover. You hate that. So anyway, I'm your babysitter. We actually have a contract. He and I do. I'm just supposed to entertain you. You're supposed to be feeding me more, though. That contract said that you were going to feed me.
You were supposed to entertain me, so it's a wash. I just snorted.
Bye. Have a great night.
Oh my God! I don't know. Was that a... Oh my God! Oh wait. Okay. There's only a couple people left in the audience, and we forgot something. We forgot, so we'll just get it right. It's like
so this is still
after 20
part
episodes.
of the tech, I think. And this was the GBS.
Oh well, maybe our little artsy
GBS
stuff,
story.
but this animation project that we pitched to a funding
And I don't
source.
even know the answer. And
on the
hopefully I'll
Big
know
Island.
before the night's over.
They did give us an answer, and I will give an answer based on the sound effect I choose.
Okay, I want to pick one.
Well, but you don't know what it was, so what
Okay, you choose it then.
I mean, you can go for a guess.
Well, it might be more challenging if I had to pick a random one.
If
Then
you get
gotta
you get
guess.
3 guesses, and if you do not pick the correct sound,
Then what?
I will never tell you what happened.
Oh, forget that. I want to know.
Well, it's either door number 1 or door number 2.
Door number.
Well, I just gave you. Well, I'll give you one
Tell me which door I
choice.
should pick.
One choice of what you think the answer. I mean, you could choose something.
Well, already I'm feeling this.
It was actually. We gotta know. And I asked them if they could tell us why. So a lot of work, but they acknowledged they probably. I don't know if it's a generic. And I was a little sloppy with my entry process, sending them extra documents and it was way rushed, unfortunately, without knowing that we had 2 more days.
Right, exactly.
That overlooking that is, I think, a misstep on my end. Like they could say, "Well, we gave you the 2 more days, dude."
Right.
But anyway, so I can understand. So I still asked them in our pitch video, could you guys get feedback about what it is in our proposal that you threw your poop at? Do you think I should have worded it like that? Because I don't know.
You totally should have.
And then
Somebody might
and
give
then
you
one of
the
those
second
gifts
look.
with the bird. No, I didn't. I totally respect. I really
Of
want
course.
nothing but they have workshops.
Course,
So
but still, that's kind of
anyway,
funny.
that was the
Kind of
results.
sad, though. That's a sad
That's
story.
the result. So they said they had 100 submissions, and they're only picking 6. And
You should have gotten.
I confess ours was not entirely pulled together the way you might want it to be. A bit disheveled, I'm sure. And I have been crying for 2
You
days.
should have interviewed naked. All of you. Just given your final plea for money.
For a children's video, children's animation. Hi, we're naked. We have all the children of the earth are watching. You're right. It probably would have gotten their attention anyway. No, I'd like to know more. I want their feedback, just like to get better at it. So,
Do you
with
want my
that,
feedback on stuff? I can just walk around with different surveys. Just follow you around, give you feedback.
I consider your feedback pain and suffering.
It is. Okay, so what next?
The show is over.
Oh.
I don't know why I'm suddenly saying all slanty. But I mean, this guy just blew my sound effect timing.
That's what it's like listening to you.
Like a big cat. Oh, it's music in your room.
I'm gonna marry you anyway. That's the song.
You know the words.
Yes, I do.
I don't.
Anyway, so there we go. And so life is good, though.
How were the slopes after? Anyway, you never even brought it up.
Hey. And then earlier I was wearing them because I was breaking apart a shoe, a zipper. And when you get to the top of a zipper, you have to take all the top teeth off with this tool, and they zing around. And so I put my glasses on. I was wearing my glasses.
You gotta stop dumpster diving.
Dumpster diving. Glasses this morning when I was out with Jeremy after my Rotary meeting, and we went into the surf shop. And that man kisses me all the time. I swear, just everywhere. So bought the glasses and he kissed me again. And he kissed me again in case you couldn't hear that. One of our viewers says that we mumble.
Oh, I
or we
forgot
talk
the
too
ending.
quiet. You always forget the ending. What's new?
We do talk too quiet sometimes. So hopefully having a mic will make us more aware and we'll project ourselves better, gooder.
Hey, you know, I bet this is one of those mics that if we wanted to do a radio show, we could set it right here in between us.
If we get a longer cord, we can actually bring it in. And
I think we should have it right here.
And then we'd each have our own little
Look.
mic.
We should put the mic right here where I don't have
You're
to see
so
you.
rude. You could just close your eyes the whole time. You could like just paint eyeballs.
Excellent idea.
Paint eyeballs on your eyelids.
Paint them on the glasses.
Just paint them on your eyeballs.
You just put it on right now. If you wouldn't even know if I was looking at you or not.
We didn't actually close the show.
Do you
even though
know
I
if
hung
I'm
up
looking
on
at you or not right now?
I prefer that I don't know that whether or not. You're creepy enough. You have like eyes that like follow you in a painting. You know about those eyes? Have you ever seen one of those paintings?
So funny.
Have you ever seen one of those paintings?
Yes, of course I have.
Well, we mean of course.
Who hasn't seen one of those? That's so old school.
Well, I don't know how many people have seen portraits of people whose eyes follow.
Like one in person, actually seeing one?
Well, not like the cutout cartoon kind where the Scooby-Doo's looking behind them at you. I'm talking about a painting in which the eyes are so painted that as you walk across the room, they appear to be like moving.
Like the Mona Lisa, I hear it says that. She looks like she's looking at you.
I heard that she actually changes back and forth like one of those three-dimensional cards that you move, and it's like Jesus' eyes are blinking. And
what? You know what?
I just really warped that entire conversation with no.
I'm not surprised. I just had to wrap my mind around it.
We've had a lot of stops and starts this episode.
Yeah, so what? The other one was. This one was more funny.
And when do we hit the kiss button, Teri Edmonds?
You know, let's try. Oh, we didn't even put the timer on.
We could be talking for like 20 minutes now. Who knows? This is like a long goodbye.
It is like a long goodbye. Okay, so it's supposed to be this.
All right.
Ready?
Okay. Goodbye.
No, don't say it like that. Come on, step it up. Goodbye. Aloha. Thanks for joining us.
You know, hey, the next episode might just be the last in our so-called season.
It's the last one of the season.
Right? So we might end up doing something really special. So you ought to tune in.
We'll definitely go forward with the podcasts in some sort.
Well,
maybe that's our summer project, and we release all of the whole thing, the whole hour show. I think that sounds like fun.
For who?
Well, actually, now that you say that, one of my updates on tech is that the commercials for our show and the suggested watch page on YouTube is very kind of the person we're looking for to have our audience, and it's the kind of shows that they're offering. I can't think of an example except for they were kind of hip, kind of more not cult doesn't sound right, but more like it has followers. Like come on, Portlandia. There's people who love Portlandia, and they'll just devour it when the season comes out. And so those were the kind of shows that were being on the suggested watch page, which I thought was kind of cool. But I've relabeled our show as comedy and entertainment. So there. Dawn and I, my Cobbler series is a people and blogs That's what that falls under. And under that, there were people that were looking at the suggested watch was like InStyle web page, very almost like Trash Magazine. But the ad for the Cobbler series, there was no first ad before the show. Instead, it came on just a couple seconds in, and it was whether you would vote for Obama's view on gun rights or something. It was crazy. You could vote right there.
This is like the end of the party where there's that one person who won't leave and keeps talking.
That was interesting.
Okay.
Okay, but we're done.
I don't know.
So next time, the 13th show.
It'll be boring as this one.
Let's do a lot more graphics. Let's edit way more.
So, well, let's have a staring contest for everybody in silence, and we'll include that in the so-called the best of the podcast, best of Teri and Dave.
Why would you watch 13?
Why would you? That would be the title. Why are you going to watch this?
Okay, so that's it. We've decided.
I don't know. I think we're gonna put this kiss in post and get out of here way before any of this ever happened. None of this happened.